Well, one thing that I was going to say was there was a local artist there. He had some of his stuff up, and it was really interesting. And I think we ought to go ahead and show that now.
Yes.
He had a really nice booth. It was really cool. And here it is.
Oh, never mind, it's on.
It's on, all right.
Okay.
All right, we're here with Creature Seeker Studios. Get a look at all their really cool stuff here. So, how long have you all been doing this?
I've been doing art like this for about 6 years now.
6 years? Very cool. And so, is this stuff that you have done yourself, like everything?
Yeah, everything's made by me.
Where do you get inspiration to do stuff like that?
All the sideshow carnival exhibits. That's kind of how I got started doing shrunken heads, Fiji mermaids, that type of thing, and it's kind of expanded into all sorts of creepy art.
Well, I was actually going to ask you about something. Have you ever seen the show Oddities?
I have.
That was the first thing I thought of when I saw your all's booth.
Yeah, they do a lot of the same type of carnival sideshow type.
Right. Dropped it. So, what would be your favorite piece out of everything that you've done that you got with you? You think?
It's hard to say. I'm always a big fan of like the vampire stuff and full vampire hunting kits. Everybody loves the man-eating plants.
That is awesome.
Thing. Fairies I've been doing since the very beginning, so fairies are favorite. Yeah.
So where are you located out of? Are you local?
Sevierville, Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And of course, I have a website, sideshowgaps.com. A sideshow gap is a man-made sideshow prop. And there's a link there to my website.
Okay. Do you have a shop that you sell stuff out of, or you just do it all off the website?
I do some props at Make It Magic, which is a magic shop in Gatlinburg. But most of my sales are through my website and eBay.
Awesome. Very cool. All right. Well, appreciate your time. Thank you very much. Do you mind if we just look around? All right. Thank you. That is awesome.
So much. I have no idea how.
Got one right here.
That's when Bear Page jumped across. We had that two-tier thing. We was playing poker in the one room. Bear Page and Twitter jumped across the side.
That was funny.
And we're back.
This is the kind of stuff we like.
Yeah.
This is the kind of stuff because you can tell there was a lot of care taken into crafting these items. And to be honest, that if you didn't find something you liked, you just weren't looking hard enough.
No, that's true.
I mean, there was stuff there I would love to have displayed at my house. I really don't have the room.
Well, the show isn't always just about what's at the show. You've got people who are just enjoying themselves being together and having fun. I mean, we saw a Pokemon fight.
Yes, and honestly, I enjoyed watching it.
It was fun.
It made me smile and it made me laugh, and it was because I'm not really big into Pokemon.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you 10 Pokemon to save my life.
I couldn't either. I don't really like Pokemon. Never cared for it at all. But
these were true fans. I mean, they were
having fun.
They were having a good time, and just take a look at this.
Yeah,
this is
it's
awesome.
Cool. It's fun.
I see it.
like that's just
That's one of the things that made this show so special for me. Is you had a lot of people having a good time, and once again, we had been to AWA, and they destroyed the place one year.
They did.
They destroyed this hotel that they were in. There was none of that this year.
It's called lack of respect.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
This show, I believe it was the environment that Mark created with his show that really had people coming in and being respectful to each other, respectful to the dealers in return being respectful to the customers, and everybody, the attendees of the show, most importantly, being respectful to the hotel that hosted it.
Exactly. And with that being said, I think we've pretty much covered just about everything that we had for the show. Plan on making the next show, the one in Nashville, bigger, to be a longer, more in-depth show. This was just kind of to give you an idea of the kind of things that we do, or in the shows that we go to.
We're going to leave you with some clips. We've got we met Mandalorian cosplayer. You may not be able to understand him. The helmet kind of muffled him, but his costume was handmade pretty much from different materials, and I thought it was pretty impressive. It's not your standard In case you don't know what a Mandalorian is, Boba Fett is a Mandalorian. Jango Fett. It was a really cool costume. It had a lot of creativity to it, which I mean, even if it isn't my cup of tea, it was still very, very cool. And we've got some more with our friend Seacat, and we're just gonna leave you with some more film, some more footage of the con, some of the costumes. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I would like to address something before we leave, though. I got a little rant here. On the board for the show, there were a couple of people making little snarky ass little comments about, will deodorant be available? Will somebody be selling Dignity? Will somebody be selling girlfriends? And I just want to address this. Look, very simple. If you're going to be an asshole, you have no business being there. If you're not going to come in to have fun, if you're going to try to rain on other people's parade, if you want to get on the internet and prove how big a badass you are by posting anonymous comments, well, on Facebook you use your name, unless your name's like Plastic Jesus or something, or Magic Dog Turd or whatever. Fine. You know what? You can pound your little meaty paws on there and put your little fucking comments on there, but the thing is, you didn't show up the show, did you? No, you did.
So that's what I would have loved. I would have loved for you assholes that are making all these comments to actually show up at the show and make them there.
Here's
You're
the
not
thing.
going to do it.
Keep your fucking mouth shut. If your jollies are achieved by getting on the internet and running your damn mouth, go play in traffic. You have no business being a show where people are coming out to have fun in a family environment. If you're bitching about deodorant and girlfriends, if you want to put that nerd stereotype out, let me tell you something. There are TV shows about nerds. There are TV shows like Big Bang Theory where they talk about how nerds are cool. And I'll tell you this, I have had several women tell me they want nerds because nerds aren't the kind of guys that are going to be mean to them. So my little message to you is very, very simple. If your big jollies are achieved by getting on a board, which what the fuck were you on it in the first place if you have no interest in the show? But if you're going to get on there and try to be an amateur comedian, number one, get better shit. Number two, don't even bother, because you're not funny.
It's not funny at all. And I'll just make a little amendment to Brian's rant there. I'll say one thing different. If you want to keep getting on the boards and making your little shit-ass comments, go right ahead, because you know what? You didn't do anything but succeed in looking like an asshole because you didn't make one person at this show not have a good time. Because everyone there had a good time and no one even knows you exist.
This is true.
With that being said, good day, good night, whatever. Have fun.
This is another episode of Pop Chaos, where your culture had it coming.
Oh, yes, it did.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're sour angry. I was saying last time I thought you were a Skeksis. They won the fantasy cup thing. And I was like,
It's like, can you breathe in?
2, 1, go.
Right. So, did you make your costume yourself?
Everything I have on is handmade except for the helmet. It's totally customized.
Awesome. How long does it take you to do something like that?
Start to finish, it took 6 months.
6 months. Very cool. And so do you come to conventions a lot? Do this kind of thing?
Every chance I get, not very often.
Not very often. You stick mostly to the local conventions, or have you gone out of state to some of them?
And as far as Indianapolis, it's probably the furthest away, but it depends on where they're having it and who's there.
Very cool. So, what all did you use to make your costume? If you don't want to reveal your secrets, that's fine.
Everything from leather to plexiglass.
Well, it looks awesome. And I can see that you're going to be in the contest and everything. So, very cool. Well, appreciate it. Good luck to you.
I'm gonna step back and get a full body shot here.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Found our chick again.
Come see Suki. Suki.
There's Suki.
Suki.
That is awesome.
Thank you.
Love that show. That's one of my favorite shows, by the way. Okay, so impressions of the show.
Very fun, but very crowded.
It was crowded. Favorite part?
So far, Eric Stewart's signing with James,
Right.
and the Invader Zim Boys getting the Christmas Santa song stuck in my head.
Yeah, we missed that.
Yeah, bow down before the power of Santa, or be crushed by his jolly boots of gold. And I have run out of cards, so that's
Oh, well, that's always a good thing. We're going to have to get some of those made.
Yes.
maybe I'll do some magic.
Do some magic.